When I'm out there racing, my mind is focused on winning. How do the vitals look? Oil pressure, engine temp, water temperature. What's the grip like in the corners? How's the gearing? But that's not all I'm focused on. Beyond my car's performance on the race course, I'm also thinking about safety on the road, because it's got to be number one. It's true whether I'm racing or just headed out for a weekend road trip with friends, and it begins even before I start my engine. Hi, I'm Ari Leindak Jr. We are here at the Cooper Tire Test Track. One of the most important routines I always follow is checking my tires. When you think about it, your tires are the only thing between your car and the road. You've got to make sure they're in good shape before you take off. It doesn't take long to check your tires, and you don't need to be a race car driver to do it. The same way you take a few moments to check your mirror position and buckle up, you should also make it a point to check your tires before every long road trip and at least once a month. Now it's time to get you ready for your road trip. Let's start with tire pressure. Why do you need to check it? Well, having your tire at the correct inflation allows it to properly support the load and helps your car handle better. Did you know the right tire pressure also improves your fuel consumption and helps prevent tire failure? Checking your tire pressure is simple. First, make sure your tires are cool. It's best to check your tires at least 3 hours after you last drove your vehicle. Next, have the right tool, a tire gauge like this one. Next, you have to identify the recommended pressure for your vehicle's tires. This is not on your tire. To find the right pressure, you've got to check your car manual or sticker inside the door jamb. Remove the cap from the valve and firmly press the tire gauge on the valve. You can then look at the gauge and take a reading. If the reading is lower than your recommended level, take your car to a gas station and use the air pump to fill it up to the right level. Don't forget to take your gauge with you. If your tire is overinflated, you can release the air by pushing on the metal stem in the center of the valve with a fingernail or the tip of a pen. Next, let's check the tire tread. Why is tread important? Well, tread gives you the traction to stop and hold the road on the curves. Extremely worn or bald tires can result in hydroplaning, loss of traction, and the tire is more likely to be damaged by potholes and other road hazards. It's super simple to check your tires, and it only takes a minute. For this, all you need is a penny. Place the penny in the tire's most worn groove with Lincoln's head facing down. If you can see the top of his head, the tread is too worn and the tire should be replaced. The last thing you should do is check the overall condition of your tires. Make sure your tires are intact and free of debris. When we drive, there's all sorts of things that can damage our tires. Make sure to check for anything, especially sharp objects that may be caught in your tires. Also look for cracks, cuts, punctures, or bulges. These may mean you need to replace the tire. I'd say this one looks perfect. National Tire Safety Week starts May 24th. It's a great time to start getting in the habit of checking your tires, especially if you're heading out for a Memorial Day road trip. It's the kickoff of the summer driving season, so check your tires and know before you go. See you on the road.